What's up, YouTube? Hope you guys are feeling good. This is new news from Israel VV massacre frontier report, BBC News, and I want to check this out for you guys. This is new, and it just came a few minutes ago. So let's want to check it out with you guys. What is really happening between Israel and Gaza? It's really, really serious. The killing, it's crazy. It's crazy and it's very, very sad that such a thing has happened between Palestine and Israel. It's very bad, and people are saying it's between Hamas and Israel. So I just want you guys to watch this video with me.
Well, throughout the day here, the Israeli military has been recovering the bodies of whole families, including several children cut down in a rural community just a mile from the border with Gaza. Israeli
A whole
soldiers on the
family.
scene describe it as a massacre. Our international editor, Jeremy Bowen, has been to the village of Kfar Azar, where the bodies today have been recovered.
The first few days of war at this small Israeli community called Kfar Aza are a microcosm of Israel's trauma and a glimpse of what might come next. Israeli troops only seized back full control of the kibbutz this morning. It's one of a series of small Israeli villages along the Gaza wire. When we arrived, they were still firing on houses across on the Gaza side. Israeli soldiers started their assault here at around 6 o'clock on Saturday evening, 12 hours or so after Hamas attacked. And during that day, Hamas carried out a massacre. Kfar Azar was taken by surprise, like everywhere else Hamas attacked. The kibbutz guard, armed civilian volunteers, died fighting back.
This is really sad, boys.
Dead Hamas gunmen are decomposing where they were killed. The evidence is that they stormed through the kibbutz, killing families, including babies. Only this morning could Israeli troops finish recovering all the civilians Hamas killed.
They have just jihad machine to kill everybody, without weapons, without nothing.
It's really
Just
sad.
normal citizens that want to take their breakfast, and that's all. And they kill them, and they cut some of their heads. It's a aggressive thing to see. It's very difficult to see it. But we must remember who is the enemy and what our mission. Our mission is the justice. We're in the right side, and all the world needs to be behind us.
The woman under this cover, another officer said, was decapitated. He said they killed her in her front garden. Even for experienced soldiers, fighting their way back in against a determined enemy was hard going. How difficult was the fighting?
I cannot imagine.
Have you ever had to do anything like this before as a soldier?
No, not like this.
What happens next? What do you do next? What does Israel do next?
I don't know. I would do what I will tell me to do. I will do. I hope that we will go inside.
Into Gaza?
Yeah,
That's going to be tough fighting.
yeah, we're ready for it.
The bodies of the dead Israeli civilians will have to be identified. Their murder was, without doubt, a war crime. But what about the Palestinian civilians Israel is killing in attacks on Hamas?
As you know, all armies have obligations under the laws of war to protect civilian life, even in war zones. Are you doing this with this level of airstrikes that are going on at the moment, and any ground operation that might happen?
I'm sure that we fight for our value and our culture all our life. And you fought with value and you keep your value in the same time. And I know that we will be very aggressive and very strong, but we keep our moral and our value. We are Israeli, we are Jewish, and war is a very difficult theater, a lot of problem. People that stay in the battlefield are suffer a lot. You can see what's happening here. But we come to kill an enemy, not a civilian in their bed.
But in only a few days, Israel has
you
inflicted
guys see the entire
immense damage
city,
in
guys?
Gaza. They've cut off supplies of food, water and power and killed hundreds of civilians. Palestinian suffering, Israel says, is the responsibility of Hamas. Israel's already been accused of breaking the laws of war, and that will get louder as more Palestinian civilians are wounded and killed. At Kfar Aza, Israeli troops were thinking of what's next, perhaps a ground invasion of Gaza.
It was tough enough for the Israelis to come in to recapture this area, these small border communities. It is a different order of military challenge to cross the wire, to get into Gaza, potentially to fight house to house at a time when Hamas will have made its plans and will be waiting.
Some of these men are moving north in case war starts with Hezbollah, the powerful Lebanese militia backed by Iran. What happened here is why Israel is shaken to its core, why it insists it must break Hamas, and it points to the danger and uncertainty ahead. Jeremy Bone, BBC News, Kfar Aza.
This was a very, very, very terrible scene because beheading people was really extreme. It was. I know that they're killing or throwing missiles, but actually beheading people, it's uncalled for. It's terrible. Even killing people is uncalled for. But the way the war is now is about Israel and Hamas. But the Palestinians, they are suffering because they are suffering for something that they are just normal civilian, and they are the collateral damage that is happening to them is very, very terrible. You being in Palestine now, you are in serious danger because you don't know whether you live today or you die tomorrow. So it's very, very terrible what is really happening. It's very, 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 very terrible. I felt weird, like my body. I was just feeling some way when I heard about that news. When I watched it just right now with you guys, it's just terrible. I'll keep you guys updated on any news I hear from now on to the end. I just want to keep on following the news. I pray this war comes to an end as quick as possible, because if Israel keep on going after the Hamas, a lot of civilians are going to continue to die. That's just it. But I just pray it comes to an end as soon as possible, guys. Comment down below what you think about what's really happening right now in Israel and Palestine. Subscribe to our channel, guys. How is Gaza happening? Like things are happening in Gaza because they're trying to enter into Gaza. Because it's really serious. Comment down below, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you stay safe.
I just want a bag, like an old lady. I'm backwoods smoking, I don't own papers, pass that 808. That don't shake her. Oh, bitch, you know I'm grinding like a pro skater. Baby mama bugging, I'm so quick to hit ignore. Buku bitches in my bed.